Hi everyone, Renee here, otherwise known as the Purple Lady. As you can tell, purple is my favorite color, and that's what people have been calling me for years, so I figured I might as well take that name on. So the Purple Lady. I am so glad that you joined me today, and I hope you are all having a very blessed day. And today I just really wanted to do a quick run through or flip through of a couple of journals that I have, junk journals, and these I guess are a little bit more of my antique-y or, you know, vintage style journals, I guess you would call them. And as you can see, I always start off with a certain size in my book, but then as I go on, they turn into this and they start exploding out of the seams because I can't seem to stop, and I keep adding more and more and more as I go, and the book just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and so I end up with these huge junk journals at the end. But I just love adding more, and I love incorporating as much as I possibly can into each journal. So we'll just do a quick run through, and as usual, as with anything, if you see something in here that you like or you want me to demonstrate, just let me know in the comments below, and I would love to maybe demonstrate some of this stuff for you. I do not know where I get a lot of my materials from, partly because I've been scrapbooking and Bible journaling and junk journaling for about 20 years now, with, you know, whether it be Bible journaling or scrapbooking or what have you. And a lot of this is stuff that I have left over from that, or stuff that friends give me, or, you know, that I pick up here or there. So if you do have a question of where I've gotten something, if I can remember, I will let you know. Otherwise, it's as good a guess as yours as it is mine as to where I got all this from. But to start this off, I know I do use a lot of scrapbook paper in my books. And so I know a lot of this is from scrapbook stores and scrapbook paper. But here we have like a little tuck spot. I'll move this one. And here I just ink up the back and do some stamps and little fabric and buttons. And like I said, I love adding a lot of little details to every page, as well as little hidden things. This flips open. And if any of you have ever seen making these kind of envelope inserts, these are a lot of fun to make. So if any of you want to know how to make those, they're super easy. Again, I do everything that's easy, but I like putting my own spin on it. So these come out into large tags to journal on or put pictures in. Again, like I said, I scrapbook, so I like making a lot of things that I can put pictures in. And I like lots of little tuck spots and things that you probably wouldn't expect. I try to hide things throughout my journals, so when you're looking through them, as you're looking through them, you're like, oh, I didn't see that there, or oh, this is something new, or, you know, things like that. And I also like to just sew. I know a lot of you all do, and put little, you know, to give it a little bit extra, or a little extra frill to it. And again, more tuck spots and places that you can journal and add things in, like pictures, or add, you know, memorabilia or things like that. And this flips open. Here's a little lace. Actually, this was from a kerchief, an old kerchief, or an old like hanky type that I cut up and sewed in here, and then I made this fan tag set right here that you can journal on. But yeah, as you all know, the fun thing about junk journaling is you can literally use anything you have in the house. And this is another one of my favorite techniques to use, where you're using an envelope that flips out, and then you have little tuck spots. You have a little tuck spot here for a tag, and then, you know, you can fold out and have more places to journal. I like the layered look a lot too. I'll put lots of layering down. And here's just an embellished paper clip. You know, embellished with paper. I know you've all seen that before. And a tuck spot, and then you flip it over, and that's like, oh look, there's a little surprise on the back. And then you open it up, it's an envelope with some handmade paper. Let's see if I can get it out. Handmade paper into a book, another little journal, a little book. So again, like I said, I like to add like little interesting things that you might not expect, you know, as you're exploring. I want the book to be kind of like a fun exploration too as you're going through it. And here, a little charm on the side, little heart charm. And then I love these decorative staples. And I have a machine that, or not a machine, but a little tool that does these decorative staples that you can get at any hobby store. And this is another one of my favorite things, is these little accordion style pages. I do this a lot in my junk journals. And these are a lot of fun to make too. And then you can just insert tags to journal on or put pictures in. And this one seems to be a bird and butterfly theme that I have done. And I love this, if you can see this material or ribbon that we got, that I like anything that shimmers in the light, you know. Got to add a little bling to your journals, of course, to make it fun. And here we have a couple tuck spots, and then this would fold out. Ooh, just keeps going, fold out, so you have space to journal and put pictures. And like I've said in a couple of my other videos, if I like to find the deals on where to find things. And for things such as like material like this, or ribbon, or lace, or bow, you know, different kinds of material, or things like this, we have a thrift store by us that has an outlet. It's an outlet thrift store. And on Wednesdays, on certain days, it's 25-cent days. So I can go in and buy a whole dress or skirt and just cut it up for the lace or the material, or for things like this. And I'll get a skirt and just cut it up, especially the layered skirts with the tulle and all that. I will cut all that up because that's way cheaper. 25 cents for, I'll get yardage and yardage of material for just 25 cents versus going to a fabric store and, you know, buying fabric by the yard. I can get it cheaper that way. So, like I said before, if any of you ever need to figure out where to go or some ideas on where to get things for cheap, you can ask me, because I love trying to find the deals. I'm considered the coupon queen in my area, not just for craft supplies, but pretty much for everything. So I have a fun time looking for the deals. So here's another tuck spot. As you can see, I'm just kind of running through this so you can just kind of get an idea of what I've done. Or maybe, you know, get some creative inspiration for yourself. I love watching YouTube videos and seeing what people have done and taking their ideas and maybe, you know, taking them and forming them for my own and, you know, putting my own little spin or style on it. Here's a little tuck spot, another one, a little card to do. So, like I said, these are so fun to do, these little envelopes and little tuck spot area, these little, I guess they're made out of envelopes for tags that you can put into your journals. And then I got this gorgeous material. It was actually just pieces of this material, and I've had this in my drawer for years and I've loved it. And I finally started cutting it up to put in some of my junk journals, and it's just, I just love it. It's just beautiful. I love taking old things and mixing them and putting, you know, using them for something new, just like all of you do. That's why we junk journal, right? Is we take the old and we make it beautiful again, make it new in our own way. But as you can see, this junk journal just keeps going and going. And then I have this little fringe, what is this? This is like a lace with little, you know, fringe to hang off it, little beaded fringe. Oops. And this is a little tuck spot with a couple cards, a couple journaling cards, and then more place to write. And this is just one of those little mini clothespins that you can pin things in. And a journal area, and a belly band with, of course, you know, journal things, places to journal. I like adding a lot of places where you can journal because, you know, you want to write down your thoughts or prayers or what have you. You want to use this. as a journal, and you want to use it to put in pictures or memorabilia or whatever else. Okay, and then I have some beads along here on the side. I like adding beads and little doodads and little metal embellishments as well. Tuck spot here. This opens up. This opens up. Let's move this. There we go. And then I always like putting some kind of gratitude in each journal. Things that you can write what you're thankful for. Oops, come on, little flower. There we go. This is a little folder here that you can, or a little folder that you can put things in. Here's another one of those flip outs where you've got a tuck spot here and then a tag here. Let's see if I can get it in there. There we go. And then this flips out into another tuck spot tag right here. And then you've got journaling area right here. And then here's another one of those envelopes with a spot here and a spot here. And then I like to add more to my tags. So here's another tuck spot here, or tag, which opens up here. So I keep adding more as I go. And then this side you can journal on or put pictures on as well. And then here we have just a fabric flip up. I just love all the little different things that you can do with fabric, with paper. You all are so creative out there. I love watching all the YouTube videos and seeing what y'all do. So I figured, well, you know, I've done these, so I'll put these out. So hopefully maybe it'll inspire somebody to try something new, or you see something that you haven't tried before and you'll try it, and you know, we can all learn from each other. That's the fun part of this. And who knew with technology that we could do all this, right? I'm just started getting into all the technology because I've been crafting a lot at home, but I've never really put a lot online just because technology and myself don't mix too well. But I figured, well, I'll try this and I'll start doing this, and just a little bit, and just to show people what I've been doing, because I've learned so much from other people. I guess, you know, should pass it on a little bit. And put out what you do. You know, it's the fun of it. So we can all see what each other are doing, you know, each of us are doing, and like I said, get some inspiration from it. But I've been having a lot of fun with all the junk journaling. Like I said, I've been scrapbooking for years, but this just brings it to a whole other dimension for me. So I have these little, this is a pocket here, this is a pocket here. So you have journals that you can journal here. And this is why my book is getting so thick, because I keep adding more and more to every page. I was like, oh, what else can I add to this page? Or what can I add to that page? Or, you know, like, what can we put in here? So these are little tags that are hanging off the side, but then I made them into little pockets. And then each one of these tags on the back has a little tuck spot as well. See? And then, oh, look, little treasure on the back. You know, another little tuck spot. So I like to hide little things here and there. Here's another envelope right here that you can put something in, and then it flips open so you can have places to either put a journal page or pictures. And here we got a folder, or another, folder opening on this side with journaling pages on this side with lace. And of course, you know, always, if I can, I'll put fabric or lace or something along the sides. Tuck spot here, a journaling area here, and you can put pictures here. And I like to use up a lot of cards as well, and then inside I'll put pockets or tuck spots for tags and more things that you can add in. Here's another little beaded hanging doodad off the side. And journal pages. And this is made out of this folder right here, or this little tuck spot, is made out of fabric that I sewed in. And I like using these little tags a lot. And then it flips open, and then, oh look, this flips open, so you even have more room. I like doing this so you have more room. You can put a picture here and journal here, or journal, or on both, or whatever you want, but I like making extra space to journal. And I like using fabric and things that you wouldn't normally think of to make a pocket for. Fabric, tissue paper, vellum, you know, things like that. And here I sewed 3 tags together, and then I sewed it to the page to make one big folder here. Okay, and then this is another, you know, like I said, I like using these little tags, and then this is a fabric flip up right there. And here's another one of those envelopes. If this is a full envelope, that was, let's see, where is it at? I don't know if I can find it. Where are you? Okay, right here. So this was a full envelope, if you can see, and then it's just inserted through the middle, and each side I sewed some ribbon to the side, and then you can use the little pockets as, you know, tuck spots for your tags. And this has got some gorgeous lace up the side. And this is a no-sew. This one is a no-sew journal. And what I mean by that is I didn't sew it in. I just used elastic string, partly for the fact that, like I said, I keep adding things to my journals, and I like to be able to pull the page out and take it to my sewing machine and sew it a little, or pull my page out and work on it and then put it back. And then I also like being able to add things to the book. This is a fabric flip up, and this was some gorgeous material I got. I love it. I just love everything I put in my junk journals. I love, because I just, you know, it either speaks to me in some way, or I just love the feel of it or the look of it. So we have this flip out here, and then we have this big tuck spot here that you can put something in. Then we have this that flips out, vellum page. And this is a tiered pocket page, so you put stuff in here, you can put stuff in here, put another tag here, put another tag here. So you can actually fit quite a bit on this page. And then here's another one of the envelope pockets, and this flips out. Again, I like having a lot of flip outs, a lot of extra space to put extra journaling, pictures, etc. in. And this can flip out where you can put pictures, journal, add something that you'd like. Here's another one of those big pockets made out of 3 tags that I sewed together. And then this one has a little journaling card right here. I think that's a, yeah, tuck spot right there. And then here we have 2 tags. And then this folds this way, and you can journal here, or it flips out, and then you can journal or put pictures on the inside there. And this is a little mini pocket right here. And this is saying, enjoy the journey. Y'all, I hope you are enjoying the journey as you junk journal and get your creative juices flowing. Like I said, I've been having so much fun. Now, the only thing with these really big journals, as you can see, is after a while they get kind of hard to navigate when they get so poofy, but I love adding as much as I possibly can into these, and every time I say I'm going to limit myself, it just never happens. So this flips open, and then here's a little pocket on this side for a little journaling card, and then this at the top is a pocket here, and you've got journaling cards which flip open for more writing or pictures or what have you. And I'm looking out the window as I'm doing this, and It's a rainy day here where I'm at. Hopefully it's sunny where you're at or when you're watching this. Oh, let's get in here. Why is that going in? There we go. There we go. And here's another journal page with a little mini, what are those called? Little clips. Totally forgetting. Clothespins clips. It's a little mini one. And then you have journaling cards here you can clip on. And that's the end of that one. And this is what the back looks like. And then I use this long ribbon to hold it shut. So that's the first one. And then if you can see the difference, so this one is a smaller size book, and then I got this book that I altered, and it's a bigger size book. And I really enjoyed working in, like you can see my hands compared to this book. This is a pretty big book. I think it was a Shakespeare book or something when I first started with it. But that I altered, and it was fun working. This kind of brought me back to working on kind of like how I was scrapbooking, 12 by 12 pages. This isn't exactly 12 by 12, but it's close. I'd have to measure it. I don't even know what it is. It is 8 by about almost 10 and a half. So almost like a full 8 by 11 sheet, I guess. But I had a lot of fun working in this. This was one of the first ones I started working on. And again, though, you know, here's the book. Every time I think I'm gonna stay within the parameters of the book, oh no, it starts exploding out. But I use this gorgeous ribbon to seal it. And it opens up, and as you can see, it's a, oops, sorry, just hit my camera. It's a pretty big size page books. And again, this is another no-sew one because I keep going back and adding things. But this one I use a variety of colors, from bright colors to antique, or I guess more retro colors, I guess you would say, or I guess antique or vintage. Vintage, that's the word I was trying to come up with. So here's the tags. Here's the belly band down the middle. So you can just slide these large tags through. And then I made these little pages with these vintage ladies with some gorgeous material and ribbon at the top. So this is like a little mini page that comes out like this. And then this side has got a little folder here on tuck spots. And a little mini tag here at the top. And then this side's got a clear envelope or clear tuck spot folder that you can open up, and you have 2 journaling cards with this gorgeous lace along the side. And this is fabric. This whole thing was made out of fabric, and I sewed it in to make a big pocket here. And then there's another pocket back here. So this can hold a lot. These are large pockets. And then I have this gorgeous butterfly and bead element along the side here, and a paper clip that was embellished. And this paper is gorgeous. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's gorgeous raised vellum paper. And again, that's a leftover from my scrapbook days, so I don't know where I got it, but I probably got it from some kind of scrapbook store. Here we have these kind of door style fold out pages that you can scrapbook on or journal or add pictures to. I like with the little doorknobs like that. And then one day I was at the thrift store, and I found this great find of a whole bin of old sewing patterns. Oh my gosh, I've been having a heyday with those. And with this one, I just took the whole pattern sheets that they had and folded them up. And so you have a big pocket here, you've got a tuck spot here, as well as a tuck spot here, so you can add things in. And then I sewed these little hearts to the fabric here, but I've been having so much fun with these. So if you ever can find some, you know, those would be a great thing that you can do so much with. This folds down for more places to put pictures or journal. Here's a tuck spot here. And then this is a big envelope here, big tuck spot with paper to journal on in here. And of course these really pretty borders of lace. Now on this side, these open up. And here is a card with napkin on top. And it folds out into, again, another one of those handmade papers with a little journaling book inside that you can work on. And I like I said, when you open things up, there's like a little treat or something there to surprise you. And here's my little Parisian page with these two tags. And of course I like having tuck spots on the tags as well that you can add some more things to. So here's one here and one here. Let's get this guy in here. Come on, there you go. And with a little belly band here. And on this side, we have, again, I like putting little embellishments along the side, little beads. And this is a big tuck spot here that you can put something in. And then behind it, you have another little folder, or not folder, but little pocket. I'm probably saying all the wrong terminology as I talk through all this, but y'all know what I mean. And then here's my, remember I like to put a little grateful page in each one. So this is things I'm grateful for. So you can have a little folder here with this little clip. And then I have this really pretty lace on this side. So you have a tuck spot here. And then this opens up, you have a little mini pocket there and a bigger pocket back here, and then this has got like a little tuck spot here, and then you flip it over and then this flips open. So again, it gives you a lot more space to write, add things, add pictures, but on this page alone you've got all of this going on. You know, lots of different, like I said, I like to layer things up. And here, here's another envelope or another pocket made out of material. And then two more pockets right here. So you have 1, 2, 3. And again, oops, here's another one of my little tags I like to use. So this folds down. So you have journaling space. This opens outward. So you have more journaling. And then when you're inside, oops, look, you've got another little pocket for journaling. Again, all that just on this one little section here. Like I said, I love to try to cram as much as I can in. And this is a folder or a little pocket again, another pocket. And then you have these 3 little mini pockets that you can add things to. So each one of them you can add, or, you know, insert whatever you would like in it. And here's some more of that beautiful thick, this is really thick, but it's vellum paper. And here you have a little folder here. And then this tag with some more of that lace at the bottom. And I love doing this on tags as well. If you guys have watched any of my videos, you can see that I love adding as much bling and fringe and whatever else I can to each thing. But here I have eyelets down the side with this gorgeous ribbon. Some of it's eyelash ribbon and some of it's just regular ribbon. So you've got this ribbon here and then the eyelash, I think that's what you call it, the eyelash ribbon or thread. And here I have another little pocket. And then here we have a bigger pocket in the back. An altered paper clip. I've got this little gorgeous butterfly. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let's go a little closer. a little floating butterfly up here. Just so cute. And then this opens up. I'm not going to open it, but it opens up into more journaling space. It's got, you can kind of see ribbon and notes for journaling space. And then here is another thing that I've used, those pattern papers, the old sewing pattern papers. I made an envelope out of the actual pattern paper, and then I used the cover or the container that the pattern paper was in, you know, the one that they show what the pattern is right here. I like using that a lot. And then inside is a little card, an embellished card. And then here's some of that old vintage fabric that I found. And you know, one day my friends, I have a lot of quilting friends, and a lot of times they will give me all their scraps from quilting. And y'all, the other day they gave me a bag of just quilting scraps. And you would have thought I won the lottery. I swear, I was like just jumping around. I was so excited. Who knew you would be so excited to get scraps like that? But I know all you understand, because you probably all have the same love. I'll just go in a garbage bin and get, you know, like just little extra pieces of thread or ribbon, and I'll be so excited, and all my friends always are looking at me like, what is with you? You know, but yeah, you know, I get excited over the little things, right? You know, it's the little things that make life exciting. So here's another, I loved doing something like this, where you've got little pockets all down the side with all your little tags, and then you flip it over and you've got more. So add as much as you can. So these are fun to make as well. And then there's a big pocket here to hold that. And these I think are, yeah, these are from some stamping company. And these were just, this was in the packaging of the stamps. And I just love the images on these. So I love, and you can look, you can journal or put pictures on these as well. I love using stuff like that. So there's a little folder here, a little pocket there. And then here's a big pocket along the side. And then here I have a big pocket, if you can see my hand, along in the back. And then I have these little pockets on the side that you can add some tags to, or memorabilia, or whatever you'd like, right here. Then I've got this with this gorgeous button and this lace with some of that gorgeous material again, that antique type materials. Well, this is materials from somebody gave me this, and it's just gorgeous, and I can't find it anymore. So if any of you can find that, let me know. But this page opens up like this. Oh, actually, no, sorry, wrong. This page opens up like this. So you have a little bit more space to journal, and then it can open up like this on this side. It opens up more. And then here, again, another one of my little tags. I love using those. I've got a whole drawer of those. And then here's some journal paper, some embossed journal paper that fits into this little pocket over on this side. And I love this lace, purple. It's white with some lavender, if you can see all that. Lavender lace, y'all know me. So I'm called the Purple Lady. I just love lavender. Here it is again, right here. You can see that. Let's see if we can bring this up. That lace with the lavender on it. And then this is gray with lavender and pink. So, of course, I had to put it in. In all my journals, I think I put some kind of lavender or purple or pink in it. I don't care how antique or vintage I'm getting, I gotta have some lavender or pink or purple. So this folds out, and this folds out. So again, more room. I would journal on this side, put pictures on this, or whatever you want to do. Okay, this is a tuck spot here with a mini tuck spot here. So here and here. So this was tucked here. And then I've got this gorgeous little tag. And then here's a big, so this is material and a flower. And then a little pocket here. And this opens up into journaling pages. Again, I like to add as many journaling pages as I can, or things that you can, you know, space on the page so you can write and put pictures and put all your memorabilia in. Tag. And here's an envelope, a button, sewn on button that opens up, and I just loved these, of course, because it's got some glitter on them. I don't know if you can see that. And then they open up into these gorgeous little cards. I love these, are beautiful. I don't know where I got these from, but they just match perfectly. So I just love putting those kind of things in. And then this is another little journaling spot with a little heart clip right here. And on this side, again, another little pocket made out of material and paper. This one's material and paper. And here's a little tag with the, of course, purple thread. And then you have a little tuck spot here if you'd like to use that, and then a big pocket here. Here's another tuck spot. And then I had this little dragonfly that I don't know if you can see that. A little dragonfly, I love that. And I use a lot of these kind of clips, these S clips, I guess you call them. Again, I don't know. I just make up my own terminology, y'all. So I think it's an S clip. I don't know. You can all correct me if I'm wrong, but it looks like an S to me. So I use these a lot because I like the way they hang and they're easy to attach. I just like those. I've been looking around for those light bulb clips. I'm gonna have to probably look on Amazon, but I haven't been able to find any at any stores around me, so I'm gonna have to do that. I just haven't had the time to look. But this envelope folds out like that and it opens up, and here's another one I love with the glitter. I always have to have some kind of bling as well. If it's not purple or lavender, I have to have some bling in my journals, vintage or not. And then I got this gorgeous invitation in the mail for one of my friend's parties or something. And it came with this seal and this thread, and I loved it so much I had to keep it. So I put that in here in this belly band. And another one of my favorites are these lace fringe, I don't know, ribbons, I guess. And I love using these. And I try to find these wherever I go, especially this one. This is one of my favorites, this cream with these big fringes on the end. Oh, and here's another one of the sewing patterns right there. Here's a little mini pocket I put here, and then you have a vellum little envelope that opens up with another little tag inside. And so it's another one of those hidden little gems. It's like, ooh, what else can we fit on this page? So that goes here. This is a pocket. This is a pocket. This is a pocket. And then at the top, there's a pocket. And then this opens up into journaling, which flips up into, this was some more of the patterns. And these were the really thin kind. So I kind of put it on just like napkins, like napkin decoupage. Put those on there. So you could put a picture here or a journal page or whatever. And then you have this page as well. So again, all of that just on one page. See? And then here's an envelope that opens up into a journaling page. And then you can put something here as well. And then on the back of the envelope, I have another pocket with the handmade paper into another little journaling book right there. And then I have this map tag that I sewn into a journaling page on the back. This little clip with some more thread. And then here's another one of those accordion style books in the middle with tags. So you've got these tags that you can journal on as well. So this looks like it was my travel theme area. This was travel, this is travel. And then we go back into, I don't know what. But, so this opens up, and then sewed a vellum piece here so you have a pocket on the back. So you have places to journal as well as pockets, and then you can put pictures here. And then this whole thing flips, but this is a little mini, this is like a mini journal right here that was braided together with these little brads and then washi taped to the page. So you have that. And then a little button and lace and fabric on this side. Belly band with some more journaling. A tuck spot here, which opens up into another little folder on the back where you've got a little tag. So again, adding as much as I can add. So this is actually a little, if you can see, it's like a little tuck spot, but it's like a little folder, but it's open on both sides. Again, some more of the pattern paper from the sewing kit that I got, the sewing big bin of, you know, patterns I've got. And then I used some mesh, whatever this is, mesh, I guess, and sewed it into a pocket here. And then I used some of that pattern paper again. This is the really thin paper, but I layered it up so it's thicker for a tuck spot. And you have a big tag. So that goes there. And then I made this into, this is part of the pattern paper, made it into a folder here, which opens up into journaling with lace on both sides. And then as you flip it over, you've got another little pocket on this side. And here we have another little journaling book. And again, this is why I think my books get so thick, because I keep adding all this three-dimensional stuff in the middle of the book and just adding more and more, and little mini journals here, little mini journals there. And that's why my book gets so thick. But I can't stop, y'all. I just can't. I just keep making more, and I keep thinking, what else can I add to the page? What else can I put in there? So here we have a big pocket here, which opens up into this mini journal. This mini journal's got a pocket here, and then you open this up and you've got places for pictures or journaling for there. And then as well on this page, I have this pocket here, which opens up into, we have a tri-tag grouping right here, the little ephemera right there. And then on the other side, we have that gorgeous lace again. Big pocket here, which comes out into another one of those cards. I just love these, so I figure I'll put these in so I could always add my notes and what have you. Okay, and then, let's see. On this page, we have two tuck spots, actually four. You've got one here, and then a bigger one here, and a bigger one here. Again, I like the layers. I like layering a lot of different things. And then a couple little mini clothespins. And then here you have a folder here. And then you've got those clear things, you know, like from baseball cards or sports cards or scrapbooking. You got those little clear pocket folders. And on both sides, on both sides, I put them on both sides. So you can have a tuck spot here, or you can open it up and have, I don't know if you can see that in here. Here's the cards in the clear folders. And then you can journal or put pictures here. Same on this side. Same. And then you have places for your cards. Little journal cards. Which are stamped and thread put on them. And then here's another one that I used with the pattern paper, the sewing patterns. And here is a little pocket made out of fabric with a little tag inside. And then I put some napkins on this as well. This is a big pocket up here. It was washi taped in, and then you flip it over and you've got this little clip here, which will hold this as another tuck spot. And then another big journaling page with a clip here, a little bow clip with some bling, of course. Gotta have that bling. And we're almost at the end. This is a big folder right here. And it flips open to a tuck spot here and a folder here, or a pocket, not folder, it's pocket right there. And that is the end of that. And again, here's the back. Again, as you can see, y'all, I really try to keep them within the parameters of the book. Like, it should have only been that thick, but this is why I always need these huge long lengths of ribbon and fabric to close them up. And so I have a lot of these on my bookshelves, but these were two of my more vintage style books, two different sizes. I want to kind of give you an idea. There's so much you can do with these, and of course you all know that, but I really appreciate you all watching and looking, and maybe this will inspire you to do something new. And I love watching all your videos as well, and I can get inspired, and let's just inspire each other. And on these days, these rainy days, I pray that you have a great time crafting. So I will see you all next time. Thanks y'all for joining me. Bye-bye.